In this block, we will see how to fetch the user location, in the sense latitude and longitude of the user in our application. So here we need to make a small design. We are adding two text views and a button to fetch the location. So here we are making use of either GPS or the network of the user here. So here, if at all either of the if at all either of them is available, we will fetch the location. So here, when the GPS is enabled, we will be fetching the location using the GPS here, and if the GPS is not available, then we will make sure we have the location using our network here. So these are the two ways using which we will get the latitude and longitude values of the user, and we will also track if there is any change in the positions. So from the main activity, we will be initializing our text views here, and when the user tap on the button, then we will fetch the values and we will set them to our text view here. So here you can see, once we got the latitude and longitude values, we are returning them. So with the help of this method, in the main activity, we are fetching here. So here get latitude returns the latitude and get longitude returns the longitude value. Here you can see we have declared these two methods in our fetch location class here. So, and also we are checking the permission here. So for accessing the location, we need to have the user permission. Like here you can see access course location and access file location. These are the two permissions which we require from the user to access his location. And here we will once try to see the output now. So here when you tap on the button, you can see the latitude and longitude values are being loaded onto our application here. So this way you can fetch the user latitude and longitude, and also you can map these things on the map. So here when you tap on the more option here, you will find this menu, and here in the location section you can select any of the location which you want here. So for example, when we click on the San Jose and we try to save the point here, so it will be asking for a name here. So provide the name according to your requirement, and when you tap on OK, here you can see our point is being saved here. So either of the location you can set here. So I will be selecting the San Jose and click on the set location here. So here you can see the location values 37.3282. So here you can see the location values here 37.3282 and minus 121.8807. So when you set on the set location here, so the location is being set for our emulator here. So here now we need to refresh the view to check whether, here you can see when you tap on the button again, you got the updated latitude and longitude values. So in this way we can make use of these location values in our emulator, and also you can point these values onto the Google map here. So in the coming tutorial we will be seeing how to point these latitude and longitude values on the Google map, and the code for this tutorial is available in the description section below. And if you are having any issues, do let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Android.